Hey guys, welcome to L&D Home. In today's video, we are going to be tackling some random home projects that desperately need to get done. My name is Lene, and I am so glad that you are here today, and I'm so happy that you clicked on today's video because we have a lot of organization and random home project motivation for you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on in. We are starting in our new kitchen island. If you have not seen that video, I will link it down below. So after you are done with this one, you can go see how we DIY'd this kitchen island. I picked up this non-slip shelf liner from Dollar Tree. I got 4 of them and I only used less than 2 for this project. The inside is clean. I scrubbed it good, but it just doesn't look clean, so I wanted to put something down just so it didn't look gross. I just placed it in there, I cut my line, and then I used this piece as a template to make 3 more because I was going to have to overlap 2 in one drawer. In this first drawer, I am just placing our oven mitts, my silicone mats, and the little connector that goes to our griddle. Spending time reminiscing of what it used to be, not letting go when I want to. For my second drawer, I'm going to be storing all of our foil and things. I have it all in the pantry right now, and it's always falling out on us, so I want to put it in this drawer. I picked this up from Target. It was 12 something, under $13, and this is awesome. It comes with a ton of bags and I can refill them when I am done. Now the bags are not like the closure that has the slidey thing on it, but when I do need to replace my bags, I will just buy those, put them right inside. This is a budget-friendly way to get one of those organizers that you see on Amazon and in all the cool YouTube videos that are like $50 and nobody can afford, or at least I can't. I put my extras in the back and my regular stuff in front so I could access it easily. Now it was time to move on to the pantry, and I'm going to be emptying out 2 shelves and the organizer that's on the back of the door. You guys know I like to work in chunks. I don't like to take everything out of a space because I was already overwhelmed with the amount I had on the island just from these 2 shelves and the pantry organizer. Wishing I'd be all alone. I got these demons by my side. This is my overflow and stuff we never use bin. So any extra flour that doesn't fit in my containers, vegetable oil, which we only usually use when we bake, things like that. So I did get rid of some stuff. I gave it a good clean and I just wanted to reorganize this. I am going to be decanting some things, filling out some of my other containers just to make this more accessible so I don't have any extras that I can actually put somewhere else. Trust me, you don't wanna know how it's night after night, searching after miracles. We had a big old jug of vegetable oil in the bottom of the pantry for when my husband was deep frying something. So instead of having that jug taking up space, I decided to pour some of it into an old spaghetti sauce jar, and then I poured the rest of it, what I could, into the vegetable oil container we already had in our overflow bin. Oh, yeah, night after night, night after night, night after night. I love these containers from Walmart. They are the Better Homes and Gardens brand, and I either did feature them or will be featuring them in a video I recorded, my top 15 products that I bought in 2022. So I highly recommend that. If that video is out before this video, I will link it down below. I like to keep stuff on this top shelf that we rarely ever use because, well, short girl problems, and I can never reach anything. So lunch boxes, overflow bins, and I am going to put some cleaning products up here as well. And you're going to see I struggle with bins in here a little bit. I actually don't love the shelves that are in here. I don't like the bar that's in the middle. It takes up so much space. So instead of redoing it because I just don't have the money to put up new shelves, I'm trying to kind of work around that bar that is blocking the middle of my storage. But these cleaning supplies I never use because they're all the way on the bottom hidden. So I wanted to put them up top because frankly, I'm not going to use them often. I have so many cleaning supplies, but in case I need them, I wanted to be able to get to them. To keep this shelf for things that we use often, coffee, spaghetti, things like that. And then also some of my snacks, like I have special hot chocolate or mini bags of popcorn that other people in the house just don't like or they don't eat. So that's what I mainly keep that shelf for because I can reach it easily. I am going to be putting some of our syrups and things on the door since I have so much space after getting rid of the wax paper and all that. I bought this from Sam's. It was like $8. Great deal. What I do is I fill up this little container here and then I actually put the rest in our mudroom. That way my kids do have snacks, but they're not tempted when they see, oh my goodness, we have 36 Rice Krispie treats. They only can access what I have put in the pantry for them. If your kids hate to drink water, or maybe you do, because I don't like water. I don't like the taste of water. These powder things from Walmart are fabulous. There's no sugar, no calories, no anything, but it lets me drink more water and my kids drink more water because it's like Kool-Aid without all the sugar. I bought these sponges from Dollar Tree and cut them in half, and I'm just going to put them in this container, and I'm going to put them in my oven mitt drawer so I can easily use them when I am cleaning. This is my baking shelf, so everything I need to bake cookies and cakes and things like that, but it does need some reorganization. I had bought this Lazy Susan from the Target dollar spot, and I was going to use it in my linen closet makeover. I'll link that video down below, but it did not fit. So I'm so happy I was finally able to use it, and it is the perfect fit for my pantry. I wanted to swap out this huge container that I have for my baking goods because I just can't see what's inside. So I'm going to be using the same size container, just something shorter so I can see. And a lot of this stuff was expired. We have like mint chocolate chips for my Grinch cookies from Christmas time. Those are probably not good anymore. And I'm going to be decanting the almond flour that I rarely ever use, but it's expensive, so I'm keeping it. And I'm going to be putting it into a smaller container. I'm going to be using a different container that is still going to allow me room to grow, but it's not going to be quite as tall. So that way I can really see some of those baking things that I have. And when it's time for me to bake something during the holidays, I know what to grab.
Something else that I'm used to. Spending time reminiscing of what it used to be. Not letting go when I want to.
Let me know in the comments down below if you guys have a family recipe book. We just started making this with all of the things that we love to make for parties. So let me know. Do you guys have a family recipe book? Hit me up in the comments down below. I am just going to make these chips for snacks as well. I'm using the little snack bags from my new Target organizer, and I used quite a few of them, but I wanted my kids to have access to some snacks and not have to grab this whole bag. Plus, it just makes it easy to kind of portion control when they're already prepackaged for you. But you save money doing it yourself. Here is all of the trash from this pantry reorganization. And here is the final product. It might not look much different, but I think it's going to function way better for us. I can tell that it is so much cleaner and so much more organized. If you've seen my random home projects video, I will link it down below if you haven't. I redid this curtain rod, but these curtains were ripped and I did not have money to buy new ones, but I found some at Goodwill and they were half off. They were only like $2 per panel. The problem is my curtain rod wouldn't go in there, so I actually had to seam rip part of it. I used scissors and then I also used a fork because I don't have a seam ripper. I did most of this off camera on the couch watching a YouTube video because it took me quite a while. But for $4 total for both curtain panels, I was happy to spend that time making them what I needed them to be because I did not have 10 or 15 bucks to spend per panel. I will say they do hang a little bit funny and they're not my favorite, but for now I was able to get some curtains that were not ripped and it only cost me $4 for the set.
For so long.
It is time to reupholster some chairs. If you saw my recent random home updates video, you guys saw that my son and I, we put this rug under the table. Well, in that video, I'd asked for some advice because the rug, these striped chairs, and the table runner was just too many patterns for me. So I decided to try to reupholster the two head ones. I got this sheet, actually. It is a king sheet by the Threshold brand, but from Target. But I actually got it at Goodwill, and it was $3. It was half off. So I should have enough of this sheet to do all 6 chairs if I choose to, but I'm just going to do the 2 front head ones for now.
I've been trying to get you out of my head. Oh yeah, but somehow I always seem to wait.
Reupholstering something is actually really easy. You don't even really have to take the staples out if you're reupholstering something that has only been done once. But I actually did not undo the staples from when we bought these chairs at a thrift store, and I just upholstered over them. So I'm going to take out my work so I have more room to work with. And there you can see why I reupholstered this red cushion. I like to dump my staples in the fabric and I roll it up. That way when I throw it away, staples aren't going everywhere. And if you're going to reupholster stuff, this is an absolute gem to have. This is the brad nailer that I used in our kitchen island video, but it also is a staple gun too. This made it so much easier to do this because I have a hand staple gun and it just hurts after a while. If you're going to reupholster things or do craft projects or anything like that, I highly suggest this. I will have it linked down below. It is from Amazon.
Baby, if we talk for a minute, then maybe we'd be getting somewhere. I just wanna love you a little to see where this is going. I really need to know, babe.
A few other quick tips is to cut away any extra fabric and make sure when you're nailing things down or stapling things down, you're pulling the fabric really taut so you don't have any bubbles or anything on the sides.
Can we just open up? 'Cause I got to know if you feel the thing.
I also wanted to replace the feet that were on the bottom with some felt pads I had from Dollar Tree. So I popped them off and this one flew right off. and I couldn't find it for a very long time. I did end up finding it, but I just find that these kind of protectors that are on the bottom really scratch our floors. We have really weird floors in this room, so I just cut some felt pads that I got from Dollar Tree in a big pack. And I am not talking to myself, even though I look like I am. I'm talking to my husband. He is in the other room.
I do. I might need some help if you let me go, 'cause I'm flying through the sky and I'm...
So I upholstered both of the head chairs. I didn't do the other ones. I'm still having the problem with too many patterns. It's too many patterns. So I think I'm going to move this maybe over here or something.
High on you. For so long, I've been thinking that we're more than just friends.
I like this so much better. Please ignore the noise from the AC unit. It's so loud, but I like this so much better than I did before. Less patterns, and I didn't want to move the rug. I really wanted the rug to be there, so. And this looks cute too. I like this a lot over here. That basket is going downstairs, but yeah, I like it a lot. All right, let's move on. So I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but we have lots of little like cracks and crevices in our cabinets. Now we did paint these. I showed a picture in a previous video. I will link that video down below. But we did paint these. It was my first time painting cabinets, but there's just lots of cracks and crevices. So I am going to actually just take some caulk, the same caulk I've been using in most of my videos when I do this, and I'm just going to try to fill some of these cracks so it looks a little less tragic. This actually ended up being a lot harder than I thought, and it's because my nails are so long, I could not get into the corners. So I do have one nail that like broke off, so I tried to use that finger, and then I actually had to use my nail to get into the corners. So it does look a lot better, but it's not perfect because this ended up being a bit of a pain.
Oh yeah. Oh, but maybe your heart is falling for someone else. Whoa, maybe we should talk for a minute.
After I was done with this, I decided to take some of those scraps I had of the no-slip cabinet liner and put it underneath my cups and my plates because I have a bad habit of putting stuff in here wet. It is destroying my cabinets. And yes, I do have paint in my hair from painting the kitchen island. Every time I paint, I get paint in my hair. It's a problem. It is there. I know. I see it. You see it. We all see it. Stay tuned though, because we're wrapping up today's video with a little mini grocery haul.
Then maybe we'd be getting somewhere.
So I thought we could wrap up today's video with a quick mini grocery haul. This is not going to last us as long as it looks like, but just wanted to show you guys what I got from Walmart. I go to the neighborhood market location. So we just got some of these lemon bars. My husband really likes these, especially in the summertime because he doesn't like anything too heavy. Just some random crescent rolls to have with dinner one night. I did get some baking powder since mine was expired and some extra baking soda. This is the makeup remover that I like to use for my waterproof mascara. It's really good. I got 2 jars of the Great Value spaghetti sauce. We actually like this better than the name brand. And then I got 2 bigger packs. These were only 2 something of the hot dogs so that we can maybe grill. And then I also got 2 packs of brats because I actually don't like hot dogs. So I got brats because I like those. These are just like random dinners for like the kids throughout the week in case I don't have time to make something. I can pop one of those in. This is what we use for like our grilled cheese, and I just wanted to stock up because we're almost out of the other one. Velveeta, we get the value size. My husband really likes this. That's what we're going to have with the hot dogs and the brats. Tomato soup, this is actually for lunch today, not when you're watching this, but when I'm filming it. Tomato soup to go with grilled cheese. So we have bread in the back. I grabbed some more cheese. We get the Great Value cheese, which tastes just like Kraft and saves us money. We are going to be having teriyaki chicken and rice. We love this recipe. This is more expensive. It's the sugar-free teriyaki. It's by G. Hughes, but we really like the taste of it, and I like that there's not a lot of like bad stuff in it. Like, it's sugar-free. It's not like terrible. The carbs aren't awful. Calories aren't awful. It is like 3 something per little bottle, so it is kind of pricey, but I like it a lot better. And then we have chicken thighs that we're going to be using for that are in the fridge already. I really like these. Sometimes I eat them for breakfast, but sometimes I skip breakfast and I just have coffee because I'm not hungry, and I will eat one of these for lunch. We have some buns. We usually get the Great Value ones, but they were all out. So I had to get these, which were like $1 something more, but it's okay. And then I got 2 bags of chocolate chips. We use these sometimes for our pancakes when we make pancakes on Sundays. Not every time, but it's been a while since I've made the kids chocolate chip pancakes. So I got some of those, and then I got some of these for the chocolate chip cookies that I make. My husband actually mentioned last night that he wanted some of them, so I had to go to the store anyway. So I went ahead and picked some of those up. So this is not going to last us as long as it looks like, but we do have some other staples and stuff already in the pantry and the fridge. So I just wanted to do a quick run so we had some food for the next couple days.
Where this is going, I really need to know, babe. Can we just open up? 'Cause I got to know if you feel.
While we are getting all of these groceries put away, I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you found it motivational and entertaining. Please make sure that you check out the video and the playlist that will be popping up on the screen soon. And as always, smash that subscribe button so you can become part of our YouTube family. Thanks again for being here, and check the description box for any videos, products, or any of our other links like Instagram, TikTok, or maybe to buy us a coffee. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Guiding light.